Hello everyone. We will now see our next tutorial, that is creation of basic meshing attributes. So up till now we have seen how to create the classes, how to create relation, how to create attributes. Now we will see how to create some basic meshing attributes. You can see on my screen that I have opened the abstract model file from the scratch folder. Now this is with the AccuSolve solver and meshing, but the process would remain same for other solvers or for other measures as well. So in the abstract model file, I have just added the relations as per the PDF, and now we will see how to create some meshing related attributes. Let's first create mesh curvature attribute. So for that, I'll just select model class here. Then I'll go in the meshing tab. I'll click on create. I'll click mesh curvature and I'll select relative. So this way attribute editor will get open. So you can see here the type is mesh curvature, whereas subtype is relative, and one can give the appropriate value here. So I'll just give 0.05 as a value here. You can note that the model association is model, that is this attribute will be applied to your whole model. So I'll just click on apply and close, and this way we have created our first meshing attribute called as mesh curvature. Again, you can find more detail about this in the meshing guide, which is there in the installation directory. Also, we have some meshing tutorials, so you'll get more information about this mesh curvature in those tutorials. Let's now see couple of more attributes. Let's create minimum curvature attribute. So for that, I'll again select the model class. I'll go in create. I'll select minimum curvature size and I'll select absolute here. So this way attribute editor will get opened. Now I'll just give value as 0.5 here and I'll click on apply and close. So this way we have created a minimum curvature attribute. We will now create mesh size attribute. So for that I'll just select size A class here. After that I'll go in create. I'll select mesh size and I'll then select absolute. So one can give any naming here. Maybe I'll give size A size and I'll just specify 6 as my mesh size. I'll click on apply and close, and this way we created our mesh size attribute. Similarly, I'll select size B class, I'll go in create, I'll select mesh size, I'll go in absolute, and maybe I'll give name as size B size, and I'll put value as 12 here. So this way one can keep on creating the attribute as per their requirement. Now again, the more details about this attribute, what exactly mesh curvature, minimum curvature, this mesh size is, so all those details are there in the meshing guide. Also we have the meshing tutorial, so one can go through that for more information related to all these parameters. But this way one can keep on creating the meshing attribute with the help of classes based on their requirement. Similarly, I'll create one more mesh size attribute. So that I'll specify on the child entity, that is interface of size A. I'll click on create mesh size absolute. Maybe I'll give name as size A interface. I'll put value as 9 and I'll click on apply and close. Similarly, let's create a 3D boundary layer attribute. So that I'll specify on the child entity of boundary layer A. So boundary inside of boundary layer A. So I'll just select this inside and then I'll click on create boundary 3D and then geometric growth. So here I'll just give first layer thickness as zero point 0.1, maybe total thickness as 5 and number of layers as 10. So again, we'll see more details about all these parameters in the meshing tutorials so that you'll understand how exactly or what is the meaning of all these parameters. So time being, I'll just click on apply and close, and this way I created a 3D boundary layer attribute. I will now create one more boundary layer attribute. So for that, I'll just select this relation, that is relation between boundary layer A and no boundary layer 2D. I'll then go in create boundary 3D and I'll just specify none here because I don't want boundary layer at the geometric entities belonging to this relation. So I'll just close this. So this way one can keep on creating the attribute as per their meshing requirement. Now apart from these attributes, we also have a global mesh control setting. So for that one need to click on this icon. After that you can see there are a lot of parameters given in this pop-up. So one can set these parameters based on the requirement, but for most of the cases the default values are sufficient. Again, we have the more details documented in the meshing guide with respect to these parameters. Also we have the meshing tutorials where you'll see more information about all these parameters. So I'll just accept the default values and I'll just close this control setting. So this way one can create meshing related attribute as per their requirement. So once done with this, maybe I'll just save this abstract model file. With this, we are done with the creation of meshing attributes. So that's all from this tutorial. I thanks everyone, and if you have any queries or question, please feel free to contact at support@novusnexus.com and we will get back to you accordingly. Now in next tutorial, we'll see how to set up a case in CAENexus. Till then, have a good day. Bye.